showing up 6 days after giving birth, dressed to the nine, hair
So
done,
what?
makeup done, everything did to support her man.
So when we see another woman winning, or if we see another woman embracing it or kind of acting like a pick-me or whatever, we like hate it.
A little bit cringe, a little bit of a pick-me in order to get something. There's so much talk online about don't be a desperate pick-me.
Like a woman, like duh, I let my man lead.
Felicia a respectable woman because she places men on a pedestal.
Well, respectable sister, Felicia Rashad, is being called names, but she wasn't speaking with hate. She got hateful responses from career loser women.
A little bit desperate, a little bit cringe, a little bit of a pick-me in order to get something. There's so much talk online about don't be a desperate pick-me. And it's ruining dating because men have nothing to chase when women aren't giving them any sort of invitation. No.
That's what's happening, guys. We came to the time where ladies understand. They see what's happening in the date market and they're going, I want to be chose. I desire to be chose. I want to get married, right? See, a lot of guys aren't doing that. But even if you want to get chose, you have to show it. I even saw a lady say, and I think she said it as well, you know, I'm going to let it be known. I've seen videos of ladies saying, we have to start letting men know. That's how bad it's getting. You even have ladies in New York talking to guys. I see tons of them in New York doing whatever they can to get a man. Now, some ladies are traditional, see, but I would say like this. What's happening is you're going to see this more and more. You're still going to have a lot of ladies saying, I'm too good. But you know what? They're going to stay by themselves. All right, guys, let's get into this video.
Green light, nothing. Women are not giving any green lights because women are so scared of this whole pick me.
And shout out to her. Her name is Nightingale Girl. Shout out to our girl. Show some love on her YouTube channel.
Culture that's happening. And here's the thing. This is where I think where women are getting it wrong. Women are used to being approached, okay? And they're used to being approached by men that they don't like, they don't want. So for them to like fathom that we, like as women, that we have to give men a green light, it's like everything that you've ever gone against, because you are getting approached, but it's always by men that you don't find attractive or that you have like absolutely no interest in, and those men are just shooting their shot towards everyone. You're gonna have to act a little bit desperate and a little bit of a pick-me. Especially if you're doing in-person dating. I am so sick of this whole phenomenon going on without giving men any sort.
She said you're going to have to act. You don't do it like that. I mean, this is desperate. This is crazy. This is what's happening now. And I'm not trying to shame her. This is how it is. You know, these ladies desire a relationship. And I'm happy that you have some out there that are acting like it. Nothing masculine about that. You're acting like you want someone. You have girls say, oh, you're just trying to show. Yes, she wants a man. She wants to show that. Maybe a man will see this and say, you know what? I'm going to take this girl on. That's why you do something like that. Like, hey, I want to be picked. I want to be picked. What's wrong with that?
Sort of green light. Why would anybody come up to you? Why would anybody why would a stranger come up to you and approach you when you've done nothing? I'm so sick of the social media talk about how you just need to leave your house and be hot. There's so many hot girls out there. That's not gonna work. We are acting as a society. We are acting way too cool. Okay, we want love. We want to find a relationship, but then when we go out into the real world, we literally act like we rather be on our phones. We rather be at home. Like, please stop acting coy. Stop acting nonchalant. It's okay to look at people that you find attractive. It's okay to start conversations with them. Like, we really have to get out of this social media thing. I think social media has ruined it. I've like said this so many times in multiple videos. I saw this video too about how like you need to be.
See, the wild thing is, it has ruined it, right? Because it's ruined females and it's helped men. It has. Men said, this is what ladies have to understand. Men go through harder times and we're used to adjusting. We have to adjust. We can't sit around crying all day and saying, no ladies will pick me. We're not going to get picked anyway.
Mean to men. Please, like, some of this advice is just like almost comical. Like, you being mean to a man that you barely know is not going to get you the man that you want, okay? A high value or just like a respectful masculine man, if you are mean to them, if you are giving them like cold ice queen type of energy, they're just gonna walk away. Those men would rather be single than deal with you. I'm so sick of this, of trying to make men to be like this princess energy when we're not giving men, like, we're not even giving men anything. And I think the reason why a lot of people do this is because they feel that men are like going to take advantage of them or like screw them over at some point. My thing is, there are way more nice, normal guys out there than there is than your terrible ex that made you jaded. Okay, your terrible ex that gave you a ton of red flags in the beginning and then ruined, you know, how you view men from here on out. Like,
I'm going to stop it right there because what she explained is you ladies, she didn't know it, or maybe she did. You ladies wanting, because guys say it all the time, Chad and Tyrone, you ladies dealing with him doing you wrong, and then you think all men do you wrong. So you say, I choose the bear, or all men are not rapists. That's why men always throw that in your face. I know you ladies see it all over social media because it's ridiculous. That's what she's explaining. Shout out to her, Nightingale Girl. I'm gonna get into the next person. She's another YouTuber, Matrix Uni. Definitely show her some love too.
Pick me's and to embrace the pick me that is in all of us, because we reflect that to each other. And so when we see another woman winning, or if we see another woman embracing it or kind of acting like a pick me or whatever, we like hate it. And then there's also a part of us that feels shame for like wanting to be picked, or you know what I mean? Like, it's a very complex thing, I guess, with being a woman and stuff, because like it always feels like women are haters and you can't say it, you know, because like the women's empowerment stuff. And I feel like that's why all that, like, women.
Yes, women are haters and women hate each other. Like, you hate men, you hate each other. So she figured it out. Like, hold up. Ladies that hate each other are calling me a pick me, but I got no man. Let me let her talk.
Empowerment and like, oh, like we support women. Like, I feel like that's why it's so amplified, because it's all fake and it's a cover up, because we actually don't want to see each other win, and it's really really annoying. And you know, and then you'll have like some of these women out here that will like, I don't know what the phrase is right now, but like you will see other women go the other direction and try to like pull you up and tell you, hey, like, this is who you are, this is how you embrace your femininity, this is how you're gonna be your best self. And then like you see the world like dragging those women down, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like for example, Liv Schmidt, I always bring her up because I feel like she really like helped women lose weight. She helped me repair my relationship with food, you know, and she really told you the truth. And like the women drag you.
Yes, because a lot of ladies are overweight. Her eyes opened. So wait a minute, the ladies calling me a pick me. They're overweight. They're by themselves. What's going on? I'm in the Matrix as well. Her name is Matrix Uni. She said, I'm in the Matrix. I need to do what they're saying don't do. That's what these ladies realize. Do whatever these ladies say don't do, because I'll get a man while they don't have one.
for doing that, and I feel like
Yeah.
they do that with everything else, no matter what area it is. If like if you give the blueprint on how to be successful in whatever arena, they hate you for it. You know what I mean? And so like when it comes to like big topics like marriage, which is like the most important thing, I don't care what anyone says, and you see women trying to help other women get married, there's always like this like giant negative cloud of women that like hate that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just don't like, it's sad because it's like you guys discourage the people that try to help because you guys are so negative, but then it's like, I'm not trying to change your mind either, you know? I'm like trying to talk to women who want to be married, you know what I mean? Who have been struggling with their dating life or aren't dating properly or don't understand how to set the right intentions to get what they need. You know what I mean? So it's just really sad, you know, that it's like that. But it's like the women who try to call other women pick-me's are also pick-me's because they think they're like not pick-me, like they're better. Like, bitch, you a pick-me. You want claps. It's the same thing. So it just feels like dumb. I don't even know where I was going with this, but I just find it interesting how like I think the whole journey of being a woman is like embracing the pick-me in you. You know?
Yeah, it is. It is somewhat because you're showing that you really desire a man. It's not just in the way you act. It's all in. We say it all the time. I've even sung it for so many videos. Reciprocation. Men say it all the time. I want a female to reciprocate. That's what we want. The energy I'm showing you, show me. I take you out to eat. I spend $300. At least spend $150 on me. Men call that even. Do you know how men feel when they take a lady out to dinner? Say they take her out to $100 dinner because the right lady, the lady they call a pick me, doesn't want to see you waste your money. I repeat, men would rather get with ladies like this because they're not going to waste the money on Benihanas. They're gonna say, no, baby, we're not going there. We living together too. We gotta stack some bread. Yeah. Guys want that girl that's gonna help them save money. Talk about it.
And being okay with it. You know, when I reflect back on before I got married, I think one of the hardest.
Oh, she showed it. This is the way for women, right? She said, "This is the way." Be a pick me. Do whatever these girls say. When they call you a pick me, say good. Tell them.
things I had to do with myself was admitting that I needed to be taken care of. You know, because you're always surrounded by people who like all your whole life people are always telling you need to be independent, you need to think for yourself, you need to do for yourself, you need to be for yourself, and these things are all great and stuff when it comes to like practical things. But when you're talking about like building a life with somebody, do you know what I mean? Like you need someone, you know, because that like
Yeah. We all need each other. A man needs a woman, and a woman needs a man. We're meant to complement each other. That's what it's all about. And everything happening on social media, you do have females out there that are on this wavelength, but they're not speaking up loud enough. Both of these ladies spoke up. You know, they both have YouTube channels. That's good because a message like this needs to get out there. That's why I reacted to it. So definitely go show these ladies some love. Nightingale Girl and Matrix Uni, because this message needs to get out because This is positive. These young females need to hear positive messages because they look at the manosphere and they say, oh, those guys are dirtbags. They're not going to listen to us. A generation of these young ladies, this new generation, Gen Alpha and Gen Z, is not listening to us. They see us as toxic and have no clue. And where is she from? She's traditional, and where is she from? She may be in the US now, but where is she from? The same thing guys are doing. Going over yonder. We're doing it for a reason.
Angry with Felicia Rashad after she said that women need to put on some clothes because men don't like that. And I'll be honest, when I heard what she said, I was like, hell no. Felicia Rashad is the actress who portrayed the matriarch in the legendary sitcom The Cosby Show. She recently appeared on The Breakfast Club, where she offered criticism for modern women.
I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way. But you're young queens, beautiful and smart and brilliant and bright.
Okay.
And it really, I know I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing. Male instructors don't like it. But more importantly than that, you'd correct me if I'm wrong, sir. No man wants his woman to be out like that.
What? Male instructor's not gonna like that, and your husband not gonna like it either? So what? The backlash was swift, with women saying Felicia Rashad is a pick-me. I had no idea. A pick-me describes a woman who develops her character and way of being around the desire to be chosen by a man. Even though women were annoyed by what she said, guess who came to her defense? This man. His name is Corey Holcomb, and he describes himself as a comedian and podcast host.
Our respectable sister, Felicia Rashad, is being called names, but she wasn't speaking with hate. She got hateful responses from career loser women.
I'm not even going to spend too much time on what he said, because look how he's talking about women. This man thinks because he got a microphone,
Who's speaking right now? There's a reason why when guys make videos about this genre, people watch it. The energy is most negative from this genre. My complexion. There's people that watch content like mine's and think I hate females. No, we don't. If I hated females, I wouldn't be showing the females in the first two videos saying that's good. We need more of that because we do.
actually got some wisdom. No, you don't, boo. He called Felicia a respectable woman because she places men on a pedestal. The truth is, most
it's not about men. She said they're not respecting themselves. If you all through time. So you saying it's okay to dress with nothing on? Oh yeah, I understand. That's the new thing that's pushed in all of your mindsets from what you see on television, what you hear in music. But I'll tell you one thing, Hollywood is struggling. They try to push so much agendas on the mass public. They're struggling now. People don't want to see about that, all that transgender nonsense and all that other stuff and girls being boys and boys being, people don't care. Hollywood tried to push it. Now nobody wants to watch it. Ain't that something? But yeah, it's you're the last ones left.
men don't deserve to be placed on a pedestal, and most don't want it. Felicia Rashad is now 76 years old, and back in her day, a woman was defined by her relationship to a man. Remember, she's an actress, and this is the woman who defended Bill Cosby, so her credibility to me is shot. Women today dress how they dress because that's how they want to dress. It's the trend. We have a freedom.
See, it's a trend that shouldn't be here. They will shout it to the mountaintops and defend it. But who started effinism? Where did it come from? I'm not going to continue with this video.
I like being treated like a woman. Like, duh. I let my man lead. He plans, pays for the dates. He's not a dictator, okay? He's a healthy man in his masculinity. I let him operate in that way so I can enjoy my femininity and I feel calm and safe and I trust him. And
She lets him act in that way. She's calm. She gets to rest in her femininity. And she means that. Some ladies think resting in their femininity is not doing anything. But resting in your femininity is also choosing the right man. Somebody tell them.
Doing so. And if you think submitting to your man in that sense is oppression, then you've never met a real man. Mic drop.
I don't think there's anything wrong with going above and beyond or bending over backwards or being a ride or die, a pick me, if you will, for the man that protects and provides for you. I saw a lot of people talking about Brittany Mahomes for showing up 6 days after giving birth, dressed to the nine, hair done, makeup done, everything did to support her man.
That's my girl.
At a football game. Yes.
Shout out to her. She did that. That man brings home the bacon. Or I can say the turkey bacon. Or I can say the vegan bacon. People that don't eat meat at all.
I know that sounds crazy, like you could support him from home. Everyone would have understood why she wasn't there. But let me just say this. When you are truly the battery in your man's back, it absolutely does matter whether you're physically there or not.
Wonder you stayed single.
Honestly, I think Patrick needs her to be there at the games. Honestly, I think he loves her like that. I think she is literally, in his mind, his good luck charm. And when it comes to your husband, I do think it's not only okay, but honestly appropriate and expected for you to kind of bend over backwards for that man. I'm the type of woman, like, when I'm in love, I'm already going to bend over backwards anyway. So might as well do it for a man that's actually worth the effort.
Yeah. But, according to them, don't do it for any man. But that man definitely brings home more than the bacon. He brings home the whole enchilada. And still, you'll find ladies just say, no, I'm not doing it. Doesn't make sense to me.
When a woman is obsessed with calling another woman a pick-me, she's doing this for the male gaze, or she's doing this for male validation, usually what they're projecting is that male validation is a scarce resource that is on the back of their mind. The same way that if you are hungry, you are going to notice all of the street vendors as you walk down the city. Telling a girl who receives a lot of attention that she's intentionally doing it for male validation is like telling a millionaire that they're a gold digger. At the end of the day, when I look at a woman, when I meet a woman, first of all, I don't have the type of God complex that makes me think that I might be able to fill in all of the blanks of this entire dynamic human being who has lived an entire life just based off of a couple hours of knowing her. Just based off of the fact that she looks like this, she sounds like this, she dresses like this. Not only that, when the women in my life, I know them based off of their characteristics. I don't characterize them based off of through the lens of a man or through the lens of males, point blank, period. I say, this woman is a chemist. This woman is a psychologist. This woman is a doctor. This woman has blonde hair. That dress color on your skin tone and on her hair color looks amazing. When I look at women, I characterize them based off of characteristics, not based off of their proximity to men, not based off of what I think their proximity to men is.
Yeah, but, most of them can't operate in that way. It's sad. There are a lot of strong ladies who honor their man. Nothing is wrong with that. You can try and label it, but label it that they have a man and you don't, because ladies who are doing that are end up like this.
On today's episode of Men Are Losing Their Minds and Women No Longer Give a you guys have to see this story. 7 girlfriends buy a $580K home so they can retire and live together. They are living the dream. Golden Girls, where? This is a new level of girl power, and I absolutely love this. This group of 7 Chinese women pulled together their resources, built this home for their retirement, and I love it for them. And of course, we go to the comments. Men are jumping up and down in the comments. Why are you guys so miserable? Why can't you be happy for women who are happy? They found a way to support themselves into retirement. They're all single. They haven't settled down. They just want to be able to live their lives happily with their girlfriends. And there's a complaint, obviously. It's no longer a fear when men say that women are going to die alone and with cats, because what we now know, what we've now come to realize is that these are just projections. These are projections of what they are scared of happening for themselves. Because women, if there's one thing women can do, it is build community and live long and fruitful, happy lives. These women look happy and like they're thriving. To me, I don't see a cat in sight. And that's no slander against cats. I'm not a cat person, but you know what I mean. I have a prediction. This is going to be happening more and more. This is an incel's worst nightmare. Women just stepping away, creating female women communes, living life happily. And I saw a question the other day. Someone did like a street interview and they asked women, would you live in a world with women only? And most of the women said yes. They asked men, would you live in a world of men only? And the men were like, no, absolutely not. Because you guys need us more than we need you. And the sooner you start to acknowledge that and accept that and then start acting accordingly, the world will just unify. The world will become a better place. But for some reason, everyone's still pushing against it. But anyway, let me know if you'd live in a house with 7 of your friends and retire. I want to know if you lot would do what these women have done. Okay, follow for more.
If looks truly don't matter, why do we keep lying to people about theirs? Like, every time you see someone that's clearly not, like, particularly attractive, the comment section is flooded with people being like, oh my God, girl, you're so beautiful. Like, mind you, the video had absolutely nothing to do with their appearance. They were quite literally just existing as an unattractive person. And the fake positivity crowd comes in and is like, oh my God, girl, you're so gorgeous. You're so beautiful. Oh my God, you should be a model. Like, why are we doing this? Like, again, the video had nothing to do with their looks, and all you're doing is putting emphasis on their looks and lying to them to make them feel better. If looks didn't matter, why is calling someone pretty your go-to when you want to make them feel good? Obviously, they do matter. Like, if you really thought that inner beauty was all that mattered, you would compliment their personality, or maybe, I don't know, listen to the content of their video and comment on that instead of lying and being like, you're so gorgeous, girl.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.